historic and unprecedented event. Object 07/493 was first spotted beyond Jupiter's orbit 7 days ago. One of my satellites over Antarctica discovered a sudden heat movement in the air. A radio signal from another world. A distance from source of 275,000 kilometers. It's coming from the moon. The communicating hit signal should check. Its path was recalculated. Region? No, sir. No, sir, it's slowing down. It's what? Question whether or not we're alone in the universe has been answered. More than wholesome. Get over 15 miles and make it south. So we're looking at total radar blackout over a 13-kilometer area. You'll find that the face all kinds of offline. This president attracted another one off California coast. as a citizen of humanity. We are faced with the very gravest of challenges. The Bible calls this day Armageddon. We've been hoping and working for the best, but we've also been planning for the worst. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. For the first time in the history of the planet, a species has the technology to prevent its own extinction. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests. Discarding lingering doubt. Work fast, work as a unit, and we will prevail. I can't promise anyone to ride home, but if you're with me, the world needs you now. The human thirst for excellence and knowledge at every step up the ladder of science. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, and persecution, but from annihilation. All of our combined modern technologies and imaginations, even wars that we fought, have provided us the tools to wage this terrible battle. Through all the chaos that is our history, through all the wrong and the discord, through all the pain and suffering, through all of our times, we're fighting for our right to live, to exist. All of it, fate, of course, is and concerns. But I can also promise you this. We will prevail. As the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. I want every available plane on this ship in the air. Send everyone, get those noise. Watch out, go. We must turn up whatever troops we can get. Come from the paper plane, I'll put us here. Thank you, sir. Not today. Let's clean up the floors and get rid of this trash. We're locked on. Sir. Locked on, Captain. All right, Will. Fire, Will. Fire. Light him up. Look at that
Welcome! Welcome, Earthlings! Welcome to Freak Out! I am Chauncey Dandridge from the year 2076. I have recently turned 100 years old on March 22nd. Today we have a very special celebration for all of you. It took me a long time to get here, over 2 Earth days for you, but for me that's a lot longer. So I'm very exhausted, but I'm wearing this fashionable vintage cowboy shirt for you that I bought when I was 19 years old, about 81 years ago. So I'd like to welcome, today's show is called Chauncey's Choice. Chauncey has picked songs for his favorite performers to perform. I'm hearing myself on Facebook. There is a delay. So, today is a very special day. 2 days ago, in 2076, I turned 100 years old. I look pretty good for a 100-year-old person, don't I? As I got older, I learned that I could change my appearance. And when I moved to another planet, I decided to take on a new form. Later on, Chauncey might wake up from his enchanted slumber. I knocked him out so that I could take over the hosting for this show. So, like I said, my name is Chauncey Dandridge, and this is Freak Out. We are broadcasting on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook Live. These are very archaic applications from way back then when I was only 45. Nowadays, we don't need social media. We're all connected. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, our first performer is one of Chauncey's longtime friends, Rui El KUCUY. Rui and Chauncey used to be partners in crime back in the days of Nowhere Bar in its heyday. Rui has moved to Corpus Christi back in the early 2010s, and Chauncey missed him so much he noticed that he had been creating videos back then. So this is a very vintage video of Rui CUCUY performing in his backyard in Corpus Christi. It's hard to talk when you're this old, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's get going with our very first performance. It's going to set the tone for the evening and give you a reason to smile. Take a
smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside? Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside?
It's 43 degrees outside.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
Did you hear any of that? I was on mute, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were, but I am here, so I'm guessing that maybe you said some nice things about me. I don't know.
Let's start that over. I want to make sure I let you in the right way. Alright, so TRUDEE is our next performer. Trudy began dance training at the age of 5 in ballet, tap, and aerobics under the tutelage of Miss Belinda in the local Parks and Recreation Department. Her love of theater emerged later on through the coveted role of the Virgin Mary in the Church Nativity play. Trudy would like you to also note that she's an award-winning lip-sync artist, ribbon competitive speed walking champion, and holds the title as the youngest member of her church choir, joining the ranks at the age of 11. Please welcome to the stage, Trudy.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Chauncey.
There you
Really,
are.
the future has been so kind to you. Your forehead is so
Only a few lines and wrinkles.
only 3, and they're very prominent. It's very nice, though. But overall, very smooth and very shiny. I like it.
I know. I have a feeling Chauncey's waking up soon.
Also, I love that shirt, and I want one too. So I'm gonna have to start doing. Hi, Tara. I'm gonna have to do a little like Google search afterwards. I wonder if it comes in pink.
We're telling you, does it? You could just paint it.
Oh my gosh, you're so brilliant, wise beyond your years, Chauncey.
The future.
Oh my goodness, the future. So I have a few things that I had prepared. I was not completely aware that it was going to be a show broadcast on so many channels. So
Crazy.
I just had some feelings that I was going to share with you.
Okay,
So
let's step out of the stage so you can have your stage. Everyone, please enjoy one of the loves of my life, Trudy.
oh, okay. Okay. Hi everybody. So Chauncey, hi everybody, but Chauncey, I prepared a few things for you. Okay. I wrote you a poem. I'm nervous. Okay, hold on. Oh God, you got this. Okay. Now, for some reason, I chose to do a few things that I haven't done in a number of years. And one is write an acrostic poem. Okay, Chauncey, are you listening? Okay, this is for you. Chauncey! C is for caring. You're so sweet. Okay, C is for helping lift everyone up around you. You're so selfless, so beautiful. A is for, are you having a good birthday? I wore my hooray necklace for you. Hooray, it's your birthday. Okay, you will never know how much I love you. I don't think we have enough years. N, no one rocks a triangle wig like the both of us. I see you, sister. Okay. C, but your commitment to your microgenre of being Madonna's greatest fan. If she only knew. E is for effervescent. And Y is, why can't we be together right now? Oh, like I really miss you, especially on moments like this where I wish we could be together and we could be playing music and dancing. And so my next bit that I prepared, well, I didn't really prepare it. It was just a song that came on that whenever it comes on, it makes me think of you. So because we have a history of dance parade, wink, wink, nod, nod, love, love. And I just felt like I would like to do just kind of a dance for you. I'm realizing my nose is so shiny for some reason. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I'm wearing my party dress from Boca Raton, and I'm just gonna do a little number for you. And I hope everyone can hear the music. Also, if you want to just get up and dance with me, I highly encourage it because this dance is for Chauncey. I'm glad other people are watching. But if you just want to like dance and have a good time with me, please feel free to. I'm just gonna do some arranging here. Okay. So I just gotta move a chair. All right. Okay, Chauncey, this one's for you. It's a quick song. It's only about 3 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay. Ready, everybody? Let's dance. Can you hear the music? Okay, this is my jam. Okay.
Twilight, and I see you walk across the room. Catch your fever. Oh, there's something pulling me in you. Now we're rolling with the waves like lovers do. Come on, run into the night we're about to lose. I wanna be dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight. Get lost in all the flashing lights, 'cause when they die, we only got the sunrise. And all I wanna think about is thinking about nothing with you. I wanna keep on dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight. Midnight, got your body moving right in mine. Don't ask me any questions, 'cause I came here to lose my mind. Now we're rolling with the waves like lovers do. Come on, run into the night we're about to lose. I wanna be dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight. Get lost in all the flashing lights, 'cause when they die, we only got the sunrise. And all I wanna think about is thinking about nothing with you. I wanna keep on dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight. And all I wanna think about is thinking about nothing with you. And all I wanna think about is thinking about nothing with you.
It's a monologue.
So I was standing there just having a good time, and this guy walks in and he has the most beautiful eyes. And we're talking, and I'm thinking, all I want to be doing with you, I just want to be dancing.
I wanna be dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight. Get lost in all the flashing lights, 'cause when they die, we only got the sunrise. And all I wanna think about is thinking about nothing with you. I wanna keep on dancing, 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 dancing underneath the moonlight.
Okay. All right, that's all I got. You're wearing the wig! Unmute yourself so we can talk about it. Chauncey, unmute yourself so we can talk about it. Can't hear you.
Oh my God. You know what? When I mute myself is to make sure that you sound good, and then I forget to unmute myself. I'm a little ditzy. I'm about 75 right now. But
See, always in service to others. It's ridiculous.
that poem was extraordinary, Trudie. I love you very much for that.
I love you too.
And if anybody wants to follow her or buy some of her beautiful merch, which I own one of her t-shirts, it's at yours Trudie and TrudieLovesYou.com, and you get some awesome merch.
Oh, I love you, Chauncey. Have such a great show tonight. Everybody, I love you too.
Thank
I love
you so much, Trudie. This is Chauncey's choice, so you're chosen to be part of the show because I love you.
I'm sweating. I love it.
And that song is amazing. I need it.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Thank you. I love you, Trudie.
Bye.
Bye. All right. So I put the alien back on his spaceship because when I'm sleeping is the only time he can be around. So when I woke up, he took off because he was getting a little on my nerves. So all right. So our next performer is one of our Freak Out regulars. Her name is Sarah Elizabeth. She's a poet and aspiring novelist. I believe she just published something, I say this every time, from Brooklyn, New York, with a penchant for the macabre. Sarah twists life experiences into dark and lyrical metaphors as a way of expressing her deepest emotions. You can follow her at Sarah Elizabeth, that's Sarah without an H, Elizabeth7112, and I'll put her Venmo up in a little bit. But here's the clincher. She has a special guest along with her, but I gave her a very special topic to write a poem about. So we're not going to tell you what that topic was because it is Chauncey's choice. We'll tell you what the topic is afterward, but we'll let her go on first. But she has a very special guest with her, and let's just bring to the stage my friend Sarah Elizabeth.
Hi, Chauncey. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. So I have my mom with me, Josephine.
I know. You told me. I'm so happy about that. I don't normally look like this, Josephine. You've met me before.
Happy birthday. Yes.
So Josephine wants to say something, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I wanted to just bring my mom on for a minute just to congratulate her because this week makes 1 year since she kicked breast cancer's ass, and I thought she deserved to be celebrated for that.
Hooray! That's pretty awesome. So she's celebrating with us. What a lunatic. She's celebrating with us. That's crazy.
No better place to celebrate than with my kid, right? God embarrassed me.
I think you yourself.
Good, right? What's the point of having your mom on otherwise?
Good thing my topic that I gave you wasn't anything dirty like the last time when you read all those dirty poems.
Yeah, when you put the spotlight on her, that was just classic. Like, I'm still in therapy for that. You're gonna be in therapy.
I was like, oh, her mom's here and she's reading songs about dirty stuff. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I have to tell you, got very creative with your topics. Oh my God, my head was about to explode about 3 hours ago.
I know. I was trying to think. I know what you usually write about, so I wanted to give you a little bit of a challenge.
Oh yeah, you ripped me right out of my comfort zone. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's what comfort zones are for, to get out of.
So, all right.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. And then we'll talk afterward what our topic was, because I don't think I even remember the exact topic.
Oh, I will.
It was a while ago, but I'm sure you do. Okay. Please welcome to the full stage, Sarah Elizabeth.
Okay. Frigid hands pull me forth. Charcoal fingertips press my neck and force me to take yet another long and vicious step. Their touch is unsympathetic. Their hope is lacking. Their black eyes reflect the barren moors just beyond the edging waters that have extinguished the fires of our ancestral home. The ice has fallen, land is gone. Terra Nova, who'd have thought, on our way to our new home. After all this time, after all we've known, how foolish were we to think that in the vast darkness, we were somehow all alone. Pushed forward, I trip, only to press my fingers to my broken lip. A single drop of blood to say goodbye to all I've ever loved. There is no more home. So we learn to watch the storms, cultivate madness from the safety of our little domes. This is the best humanity can hope for. Our mission bell called in nuclear tones. The light was bright, the sky bled. Everyone for miles is either dying or already dead. Terra Nova, what we've always wanted, what we've always said. Who'd have thought our ending would be so red? Yet I want more. There must be life beyond these empty halls and behind these plain shores. The excitement is delicious, so I climb on board. I take my seat. Earth's eulogy comes in dying bleats. The words etched in buildings where water now rides above stone, and in corrosive salts, not a single name is ever known. There is no reason to go home. Bodies float across this lifeless town. All the trees in Central Park have drowned. Flotsam-laden streams creep through empty doors. Nothing left. There is no New York anymore. There are no leaders, for the dead cannot be crowned. So here I go. Step up. Goodbye. My feet leave the earth, my heart in my throat, as I whisper goodbye. Their words echo in my brain. They will not try this experiment again. Terra Nova, who'd have thought? Our hopes dissolve in a sea of acid rain. How can I go on? There was so much left to do. In my mind's eye, all I see is you, and I am dizzy with crushing pain. Their fingers reach out to shove me once again. What a cruel fucking joke to live this way and still be sane. Till we touch on frozen ground, landing onto Terra Nova, so very safe and so very sound. On mute. Chauncey, you're on mute.
I'm going to remember that
There
eventually.
you are.
That was fantastic, Sarah.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell everyone what your topic was? Or you want me to try to tell?
Oh, I'll pull it up. Don't worry, because I must have looked at it about 35 times in the last couple of hours. So here, let me tell you what this man tortured me with. It's 2036, and most of the world is underwater. A dystopian future scenario. And you're excited and scared that you are next in line to move to Mars. That is what I had to deal with, ladies and gentlemen.
I wasn't high or drunk or anything. It just how
Really? Because I just said to my mother he must have been drinking when he gave me that topic.
No, I want to give you. Actually, you know what's funny is it's a little bit Madonna inspired, but
Oh yeah.
there's a book called Drown World and Crystal World. I think it's all by the same author, and it has to do with when the world goes underwater, reptiles take over again. So there was a little bit of that, and Madonna did her tour was called the Drown World Tour. So it was a little touch of Madonna in there, but mostly just me being a weirdo.
Well, it worked, so thank you.
It was so good, and then I could even see maybe a sequel, or you create a character and you write a little story.
It's funny because what I was thinking about was my first thought was, you know what, humans are too stupid to get there on their own. So there must be aliens involved, and that was my thought. Was aliens are coming and taking us to Mars to give us the pity one last shot after we've already destroyed Earth for ourselves, and they're rolling their eyes at us the whole time.
They're rolling their.
That was basically my thought.
The aliens are rolling 14 eyeballs.
Tara, my mom says hi. If it was easier than typing it.
Tara was in the green room, but she left. So if you want to send Sarah some love on Venmo, it's Sarah C7112, and follow her on Instagram at Sarah Elizabeth 7112. And your book is out, right?
My book is not out yet. It's going to be out
not
by
out.
the next freak out. Next freak out, it'll be
Okay.
out. So the cover was just finished. So now I'm just finishing the formatting, which, oh my God, is just such a nightmare. The formatting is harder than anything else.
I know. I did it in a rush to get it out when I did mine, and I regret not taking more time doing it, but I could do it over again. But excellent. So next month it'll be a release party.
Next month it'll be out, and you guys will have the link and everything. I'll have everything posted.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Sarah, for being a part of my birthday show.
Thank you, Chauncey. Happy birthday.
I hope to see you people in person someday soon. Hopefully once we're all vaccinated and all that jazz. So.
All right. Bye, sweetie.
You be good. Thank you so much, and congratulations, Mom. Awesome. That was awesome. So when we started Freak Out, it's usually a show that takes place at Stonewall. When we started Freak Out, I want to give a little bit of the mid-90s coffee house feel that I enjoyed so much as an 18, 19-year-old, with some live poetry readings, some poetry slams, some live music, some little folky, this and that, blah, 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 people to get a chance to workshop things. So that's what I love about this this show, is that people can do things that they haven't done yet before on stage. I like to give them a little push with a theme and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of like, I'm not really the puppeteer. I'm just like the pusher, like the pusher, and they're all talented. So they take it from there. But it's always fun to come up with a theme every month and all that. But our next performer has been a staple at my Freak Out shows. I've performed on his shows as well. We're kind of like producer buddies, et cetera, et cetera. Evan Laurence is a musician, singer, songwriter, improv actor, milliner, and creator of couture. He does a lot, and he's been very busy during this lockdown. He has performed and produced solo and variety shows at Don't Tell Mama, Pangea, House of Yes, LITM, and FM in Jersey City as part of Jersey City Pride, performing parody and original songs. Evan is number 211 of the Best of 2020 on Jim Silvestri's popular nightlife blog, Thoughtsy.com, and is proud to be a regular performer in Chauncey Dandridge's Glam Award nominated Freak Out. I always forget that we're Glam Award nominated. During these strange and solitary times, Evan's creativity has soared with mask, jacket, headdresses, and hats, and his new music has taken a wonderful turn with an EP coming out next year. Now, in the arc of Chauncey's Choice, he gave me 3 songs, and I picked one. One was Fiona Apple's song from her earlier album, I believe, the middle album, not the first one. I'm forgetting the name of it. It's like Babushka or something like that. He gave me that song. He gave me Madonna's Give It To Me, and he gave me Annie Lennox's Little Bird. And what you're going to learn right now is which one I chose for him to do. So please welcome to the stage my friend Evan Laurence.
Hello.
Hello.
This is my new creation premiering just for this song, for this show.
That's fantastic. We'll talk afterward. I'm gonna let you have the full stage right now. We'll talk afterward. Welcome, Evan Law.
I look up to the little bird that flies across the sky, and it seems the clearest melody. It makes me want to cry. It makes me want to sit right down and cry, cry, cry. Yeah. I walk along the city street, so dark with rage and fear. And I wish that I could be that bird and fly away from here. I wish I had the wings to fly away from here, yeah. But my, I feel so low. My, where do I go? My, what do I know? My, we reap what we sow. They always said that you knew best, but this little bird's falling out of that nest now. I got a feeling that I might have been blessed, so I just got to put these wings to test. I am just a little soul who's waited to the ground. carry on till I can lay my burden down. Give me the chance to lay that burden down, 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 yeah. Give me the chance to lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. But my, I feel so low. My, where do I go? My, what do I know? My, we will be so. They always say that you best, but this little bird's falling out of that nest now. I got a feeling that I might have been blessed, so I just got to put these wings to test. I feel so low, my, where do I go? My, what do I know? My, we will be so.
All right.
Hello.
How was that, Evan? Thank you so much. This is breathtaking. This headpiece.
Thank you. Thank you.
I love that. I think we're having. You're a little out of the view to see the whole garment, but if you could spread your arms out so everybody could see. Wow.
Actually, if I turn around, it looks better.
That's what she said. Oh wow, I see that. So Evan, I don't know if I've ever asked you this, but there's a Native American influence in a lot of your work? Are you part Native American?
I have actually been in Native American tradition since I was 19 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So, and I've lived on the reservation, and I know tons of crafts and ceremony. I was actually a lead ceremonial singer for like 7 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think that might be something I didn't know about you. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like an everyday sort of thing. It's all about being one with nature and letting nature influence you, and like my evolving with the things I'm making during this whole quarantine thing. See where I've gone to now, and I actually I'm working on another one that's like twice as large. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Sarah's going to be giving you a phone call for her next concert tour.
Ooh, I'm ready.
Let's make it happen. But I feel like a lot of Native American stuff is similar to like pagan stuff. It's kind of right. It has a similar.
Totally.
Honoring nature and honoring the elements and all that. So that's wonderful. This is
exactly.
You must have a really big apartment because a lot of your costumes are not stuff you could fold up and put away.
I do have. I really lucked out and I have a huge apartment, and it's still getting crowded with all these things I've been making, but I can't wait to show them off live in person. And
we need a fashion show. We need a
people and smell them. And a very happy birthday again. I'm so excited for this show tonight. That's the first time I've actually performed Little Bird. I did it at karaoke many years ago, but
it's one of the best songs ever written, in my opinion.
So good.
And that whole album changed my life. That Diva album by Annie Lennox. So any song from that album I know every breath, every word, every lyric. It's beautiful.
Oh yeah, and by the way, the Fiona Apple album that song is from the new one that I suggested.
Oh, from the new one. Okay, my fault.
Shamika. It's called Shamika.
Ah, that's right. Well, I guess when I didn't know the name of that song, I kind of gave it away that wasn't the one you were doing.
Yes.
We're gonna know it's not that one. Oh no, actually, well, it was your choice, but no, it was my choice of which of the three, right? Yeah. What I did is I gave every single performer, like some people I gave them options and they had to pick one. Some people I just told them this is what you have to do because I think you're going to do it well. And some people I said, could you do this? And some people I said, I would love it if you. And then other people I said, it would be really cool if you did this song. And other people, I said, these are your 6 options. This is your topic. Write a poem about it. So it was kind of like a take on. I was looking through my old ads for this show. I always kind of, because I'm so full of myself and narcissistic, that it's always about Chauncey on my birthday, which is everyone should do that.
This is
But
true.
one of them was Chauncey's favorite things. So I think what I did is like everyone had to do like something about horror or something about this and like that. And we have something, because I love horror, we have something coming up a little later that's very awesomely horror oriented. But let's get this show moving. So Evan, we can follow you on the Instagram at the Evan Laurence. It's Laurence with a U, not a W. And
Yes, and Venmo is Evan-Laurence. If people feel to give, and I give that to Black Trans Lives. Yeah.
What is your Venmo?
Evan-Laurence.
Oh, Dash Laurence. Okay, they said Lots. I was like, who's Lots? I'm like, that's a new one.
Tongue tied.
Awesome. So hopefully when things open up, Evan will have a fashion show, and we'll be promoting the hell out of that, because that's going to be quite a spectacle. So thank you, Evan. It's never a dull moment in your performance bubble. So I appreciate that about you. It's always something fresh and unique. And Evan's music, his original music, I met him. He used to do parodies, but his new original music is pretty freaking rad and all over the place sonically, and it's pretty awesome. So we'll be getting that on the Spotify soon, hopefully, and getting that out there so other people can hear it. Okay?
In a few months, I hope. In a few months.
Yeah. Get your shit together, Evan. Get it on the Spotify.
Get it on the Spotify. The CD,
Get it on the Spotify. Thank you so much, Evan. We will
love you.
Talk later. Love you too. Mwah.
Bye.
All righty there. Okay, so we're going to do a quick little video from someone who is sicky poo today and couldn't make it, and then we're going to have SITANYA Face take the stage, the Debbie Donnas, RIQI VELEZ, Mark SCHMIDT, Tara KLANG, and Craig WINBERRY. 2 of our performers were sick tonight, but one of them let me pick a video from their early days. So this is gonna be quite awesome. And I can see SITANYA backstage, and it seems like purple is the color of the night, and orange. So I'm very excited for what goes on after this. But my dear friend Brady, who moved to well, it's in his bio, so let's just go through it. Brady CUDMORE is a singer-songwriter entertainer hailing from the beautiful shores of Prince Edward Island, Canada. Recently relocating to the island from New York City after 12 years, Brady has had an incredible amount of opportunities as a performer, entertaining stages such as the Alvin Ailey Citigroup Theater, Carnegie Hall, Actors Temple Theater, Disney, the Pentagon, yes, the Pentagon. A major highlight of performing that Brady is forever grateful for pre-pandemic is entertaining and bartending at Julius's Bar and Cubby Hole, as well as performing at Stonewall. Please follow Brady's continued journey on Instagram at this is Brady James now, I think. This is Brady James. He got rid of the NYC at the end of it. So just type in "this is Brady" and it'll show up. He's forever grateful for all his experiences and is looking forward to creating new ones with all of you. So I dug up something because long ago, Brady was a pop star, and this is a little taste. I don't know if he's watching right now, but Brady, I love you that you're letting me play this for you. But if Chauncey were to choose what song to play from your from your past, it's this one. So this is called "Today Is the Day" by Brady CUDMORE.
woke up earlier. Overlooking the skyline. I woke up earlier today. I guess I always realize the craziness rather than the beauty of this place. I've been given opportunities and a light to lead my way. And everything that surrounds me just makes me wanna say, today is the day that I will let the sun pour down on me. Today is the day that everyone will finally see I'm thankful for me. No, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah. Take a look at the sidewalk. Memorize each face. Oh, think about every son and daughter that can't be replaced. With all the present opportunities, no, you can't turn away. Keep searching for that smile or grin that will turn you around to say, today is the day that I will let the sun pour down on me. And today is a day that everyone will finally see I'm thankful for me. And every face, every soul has a light to shine, light for every way. Now, and every day, every night, has a street, has a road, has a purpose for you today. Today is the day I will let the sun pour down on me. And today is the day, oh, that everyone will finally see I'm thankful for me, oh.
Wasn't that just wonderful? Oh, young Brady. Oh, little B Rady. I like that. I like that. I like that. Ricky called him B Rady. All right. So Brady's sick right now, but I don't know if he was watching that. But if you're watching that, Brady, everybody loved it. So our next performer, you can follow Brady at This Is Brady James on Instagram. So our next performer, we've only known each other for a little over a year. We just celebrated our year anniversary, but it feels like a lifetime. and that's when you know that you love someone. So SITANYA Face is a Brooklyn-born and raised drag queen and published slam poet actress created by Alex Celso. She is inspired by taking pain and turning it into art and making people laugh, cry, assess their own issues, and see beauty in the world that maybe wasn't the easiest to look for. Inspired by all women and loves to perform and come out on top. Literally, SITANYA wouldn't be here if she didn't Elle Woods her way. Ooh, hold on. Ooh.
Smart Tracks Media.
I forgot to hit pause. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do many things at once right now. SITANYA wouldn't be here if she didn't Elle Woods her way onto the scene to prove an ex wrong. She's classical and contemporary, but a romantic at heart. Creator of the poetry play, The Unicorn That Discovered Self-Love, available on Amazon. Just type in The Unicorn That Discovered Self-Love, or you can go to alexandergcelso.com. That's Celso, SCELSO.com. I'll put it in the ticker down at the bottom, so you can get a personalized copy. So, SITANYA, can't wait to perform for you all, and thanks me for seeing potential in this queen. Please welcome to the stage my dear SITANYA Face. Hey, Purple Girl.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I miss you, but doing really good.
But we're like opposite colors. I got purple eyeshadow. You got purple hair. I got orange hair. You got any orange on there?
Not that I forgot. I know that my tucking panties are like an electric pink. I mean, it's close to orange, so
Tucking panties. I don't have those yet. I need to invest in those.
I got you.
I do have a new ring. It's a plague ring, like the plague.
Ooh, like the plague doctors. I love that.
Kind of works, if I twist it around, I could use it. You know, I could. Somebody's bothering me on the train. I'd be like, "What? What?
Boom!
You don't like my wig? What?"
Well, I mean, you can hit like open hand, backhand. You've got this. You get poke right in the eye. Exactly.
Exactly. Poke it. So so for SITANYA gave me about 6 titles of poems, and I picked 3 of them that she'll be performing today. So that's the Chauncey's choice element in this magic moment. But SITANYA is also, make sure you tell them about the contest that you're in, SITANYA.
Yes. So this one is called the lip sync battle, and it's for a really great organization to help people that were devastated by before COVID, during COVID, economic hardship, and basically they give money to people that are struggling. So it's lip syncing for a cause, but this lip sync battle, you can go to www.thecanaryfund.org. And it comes up right up on the page. And it's basically votes by donation, and 1 vote is $1. You can give as much or as little as you like to the cause. But I'm doing a lip sync to "I Believe in You and Me" by Whitney Houston. It was the first song I ever lip synced to as SITANYA at the Stonewall Inn for Polish the Queen. So a song that means something, and a fun that means something as well. So that's one thing that's happening.
I know, and I can't wait till we could all be on stage again soon.
I miss it so much. I really do.
SITANYA has a way of, like, everybody in the room just stops what they're doing and just watches what SITANYA is doing. So it's pretty magical to watch.
Yeah, and I don't even have your ring to, like, fight them to listen to me, So
when I'm around, I'm your bodyguard. So
that's why I love you. But I always feel safe, and that's the best part at the Stonewall. It's a supportive environment anyway, so it's always great to perform there.
Are you ready to take the stage, my dear?
Absolutely.
All right, please welcome to the stage SITANYA Face.
Okay, so the titles that Chauncey picked were actually really amazing because they covered a lot of different genres of poetry. So this one is called "They're Scared of Us," and it's political, and I think it rings true to what's going on right now to protect Asian lives. I think they're scared of us. I think they're scared of us. The they I mean when I say they are white supremacists. sitting on a lily white mountain built on the erasure of voices coming from bodies and physical manifestation different from theirs. They are scared of difference. They are scared of different hues coming together, realizing that they strategically place landmines to blow up any notion that we as humans are one race, trying to be top dog, never wanting to be the lowest on the totem pole. I think they're scared of being pulled down by who they stepped on to get where they think they are. They are scared of us because they know we will not catch them when they fall, and we have the power to make them fall, to shake up the foundations that made us scared of different colors, different neighborhoods, us all scared of sticking out like a sore thumb when we were never meant to assimilate in silence as a homogenized mixture. As a Jew, a gay, somewhat feminine, okay, a lot feminine, gender blending, lightly spiced Italian and Latino seasonings on top of a Jew, I was taught to never forget. To never forget my family shot down before they could ever evacuate their homes to a camp, no promise of summer vacation. To never forget where I come from, a line of survivors. To never forget my history etched but not thoroughly in textbooks. To never forget that they never burn out or drip like wax spoken into walls of museums. They are scared we can tell history in schools was made palatable to suit white supremacist instilled comfort, to evade guilt of their ancestors. They are afraid we will never forget. They are afraid we found out. They want us to forget villages, peoples, murders. They are afraid that there is no such thing as white culture. White lie history based on theft and silencing mouths of revolution. They are afraid we will pull up and never forget. And that's that piece. To lighten it up, I wrote this piece for my mom called The Light Through the Window. I saw her staring out the window once, playing her Aretha Franklin and her Carole King and her Laura Nyro. Pine Sol swayed in the air to the rhythm of my mom's Swiffer. At one point, I glanced up from devouring cinnamon vanilla pancakes, drenched in maple syrup goodness. She stood there like a dancer. Posture of an eager young student in a ballet class, assuming her spot at the bar. The left foot at about 10 o'clock, the right at about 1 or 2. If peace had a sound, it would be my mother's face bathing in sunlight as if the rays themselves were many time capsules. I've never seen her look like a sculpture of herself until that moment. She wasn't just mom. Like a cherubic fountain in a fancy courtyard, she spouted out opal complexion truths pure as water. I used to dance, she said. Adding pastel-hued paint to the canvas, she said, I started late, but I was good. It felt as natural as walking. My mind took a vacation in solitude. It would have been cool to open up my own little studio, no one to kowtow to, but I gave it up. I needed to make money. She sat down with me at the table. That's why I support your art. So I get you. She really saw me. And I never felt more tethered to her, our blood sewn together, shadows coming together like dots of paint agreeing to meet for coffee due to pointillism. I have a legacy to protect. Artists who fly close to the sun and make it. My mom is my wings. I wax poetic and this wax don't melt. My mom aborted her dream and miscarried her dancing future for a man in life's logistics. You know, I wish the man was let go of so her art could travel and soar. Hot air balloon over jagged cityscape. She tells me, I support you the way I was never supported. Fiercely. Pick up your pen and your journal your aunt bought you and make magic, create. She gave me life and purpose. Stand at the light you were meant to like my mom did on that Saturday morning. I saw a healer, a dancer, a mother, a dancer, a friend, a lioness, a dancer, a provider, an educator, a hippie, a Buddhist, a hard worker, a dreamer, a dancer. And I'm going to give you one last poem, and this is some new stuff. And it's called If I Said No, which a poetry music video coming up soon in April of this very poem. If I said no, would you have cared? Would it have made the world of difference if Shaking My Head had subtitles? If I said no, would you have sped past several red lights or applied pressure to the brakes instead of breaking a boundary no one had ever crossed? You were my first. to not treat my body like a temple, but to excavate and force your shape into shadows and seek refuge in stolen warmth, all before I could exhale. The bumps in the road, my pace to consummate our love, from puppy love to blind casting as a soulmate who needs to understand you need to smoke before we set foot outside because it dulled your anxiety, to understand that holding hands and eye contact was too intimate, to understand that you walking ahead of me means you're not ashamed. I just need to catch up, to move at your pace. 35 feet away from me, 35 days of knowing you from attachment at first smile, 35 days of hearing how much you hate your parents, 35 days of buys, biracial, bisexual, bi now, gay later, bi-monthly visits to the clinic to remove the speed bumps, genital wart scarring you inherited from the flame before mine that you fanned, reminding me that you should have cheated on me with him because he extinguished your burning. I mean, he puts out. Visual reminders that I wouldn't have sex. I'm frigid, timid, ashamed, too vanilla, too goody-goody because I felt more warmth from cuddling with his pet cat. I refused to shove off the twin bed from a sunspot so I could do my job. Moving soft putty with my mouth, unable to charm the snake he told me would never hurt me. His scars look like glow-in-the-dark constellations I used to pray to on my bedroom ceiling at night to cure my nightmares, to wish on stars for the comforting warmth in a man to save me from reality and kiss my lips until fear was nothing but a passing breeze, no match for a warm blanket. Back to past present, 20 years old, and this wish still didn't feel true. It felt like no one had heard my message and erased it. Dial tone. If I said no, did it make me a bad boyfriend? If I said no, it was proving I wasn't ready to be cherished later. He lodged my throat with more silence that rang loudly like calls to my father that wouldn't be acknowledged for another month. Holy shit, my boyfriend was like my father, both adopted, both cannot see past their childhood abandonment by their roots, despite finding warm homes that paled in comparison to cold, vengeful hearts. I understood feeling mixed. A race with no winners. Ethnicity's a colorful spice rack. Not enough of one, not enough of the other, both straddling the uncertainty of where we fit in. If I said no, it would have been enough to prolong my virginity I wasn't mixed about keeping. If I said no, instead of freezing in time and space, exhaling nothing, would my first time with a man have been consensual? I never spoke of the robbery as months turned to years because I didn't say no. I nodded like a bobblehead on a dashboard to words of unsolicited advice. You need to say no more often. Lost flavor and color like a popsicle stick. Heart stiff but open like a triptych. Feeling a little seasick. Spread too thin like butter on a breadstick. Every time it was right to say no. If I said no, I would still be a statistic. And those are those poems.
Wow.
Oh, wig change.
We did a little costume change. Yeah. That was fantastic. What a trilogy.
Thank you. You picked it. That's why I thought it was so cool that you picked ones that were so different, you know, and told very different stories.
Yeah, it was just kind of a guess. I often like doing stuff like that. I mean, even with my own stuff, like the non sequitur, like when things that weren't meant to be together, sometimes they create a whole new story. So it kind of works out in an interesting way when you mix things that don't really belong together.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what Freak Out's all about, mixing things that don't belong together.
I mean, look at this array of artists, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
when I didn't think I could fall in love with Brady even more, you know, looking like a member of Dream Street, you know, like that was amazing.
When he told me that he wasn't sure whether he was going to be able to make it, and when he's like, yeah, I don't feel good enough to perform. And I was like, all right, so can I play a video? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I got, where do I find one? He goes, Brady's World on, but I didn't know he meant Facebook. I thought he meant YouTube. So I typed in Brady's World, and first of all, it was this little kid who plays games that isn't Brady. But then I found Brady Cudmore. And if you all want to have a good laugh and you know Brady, or even if you don't know Brady, search Brady Cudmore on the YouTubes, and you'll find some very interesting videos from when he was a little pop star. It was pretty fun, but
it was amazing.
SITANYA, like SITANYA has on her thing. It's Cash App is SITANYA Face. It's SITANYA Face, and Alexander Celso SCELSO. And like I said in the ticker as well, if you forget somebody's name and you want to tip them, just send me the Venmo and put their name in the comments, and I will send their money to the appropriate person. My Venmo is Chauncey Dandridge. You can follow me on Instagram at DJ Chauncey D, and you can follow Sitanya at Alex and Sitanya Face, right? Alex and Sitanya Face, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You can see some stuff as my boy persona, and then you get to see some new art with Sitanya coming very soon. Some new poetry music videos, including a new one that I'm writing with Islaya, and we're doing a nice collaboration. So
Very
I'm, really
nice.
excited.
Very
I'm excited about that. Yeah,
there is kind of a little mini family of girls that met each other at Polish, like Islaya. You've been friends with Diamante, right?
Yes.
That video with her, that duet video. So yeah, so it's interesting how it connected people, and now you're all like you're all like a little house of
It is. It's like it's a new house of like up and coming queens, and it feels good because it really is supportive. You know, there's no real competition except
you're also
for
different too. So there's really no need for competition because you all have something different. That's what New York always was about, and that's what it should be about. So I'm happy that's happening still.
Agreed. No,
And
I
I
feel
can't wait to hug you. Can't wait to give you a big fat hug.
Oh, I love you so much. Mwah. And
we're
happy
almost all
birthday.
vaccinated. When we're all vaccinated, we'll all be having hug babies.
Cuddle puddle. I love you so much, Chauncey.
I love you too. I will see you soon. Mwah.
Yeah.
All right. So that was Sitanya Face. You can get her book at alexandergcelso.com/books. And you can vote for her in that lip sync contest at thecanaryfund.org. And it's the first thing that pops up. All right. So it's Alex and Sitanya Face on Instagram. So our next performers are our house band, the Debbie Donnas. We have something really fun. They planned something really fun. The Debbie Donnas are excited to celebrate Chauncey's birthday with a rendition of his pick for our performance, and it's one of my all-time favorites. This is pretty funny. They couldn't have asked for a better song to represent not only who they are, but a message that is universal and more needed than ever. Grace McCartney, Michelle Bucci, Carlos Acosta, and Danielle Boivin are all back on vocals and overall production. And introducing their newest Debbie Donna, Samantha Bergman, providing interpretive and aerial dance. Wow. They see a light at the end of the tunnel, and they want everyone to hold on. A new era in life is upon us. And we're going to bring he calls himself that, I didn't call him that, my self-appointed protege, Carlo. Hello, Carlos.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. Your internet seems to be just fine.
I'm worried. I'm like trying to speak.
I know
slowly.
you're spazzing out a little bit. Carlos lives in North Bergen, New Jersey, where the internet is not very good. So
the internet is terrible. Can you hear me?
I'm just messing with you.
If it's not gonna work, then forget it. You should just play the
No,
video.
I'm busting your chops. I'm busting your chops as I do.
Carlos
drives me crazy, and I drive him crazy because I pick on him all the time. So what's going on, Carlos?
I like
with your long hair.
I'm growing it, but I don't know what to do with it because it's not growing long. I'm still in the in between stage. It's not growing long enough. It's been a whole year, and it's just not going any further. I cut it once. It's still.
I know. Mine got really curly since the last time I saw you.
I mean, your hair grew. Yeah.
And
but I have your amazing poetry.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I'm a poet too. I think it might be time to do this.
Yeah, and you released this book. And are you sweating? Is it that hot under a wig?
No, let me tell you, that alien head thing. Whew, I couldn't see anything. I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't press buttons. It was terrible. Yes, everyone, it's a wig. Isn't that a shocker?
I knew you were in trouble when I saw you. I knew you were in trouble when I saw you were in that.
When you saw me do what?
Are you able to hear me? You can read this poem that you wrote?
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna mute myself so that your volume is up. So Carlos is gonna read something.
It's my favorite poem that I think from the book actually, and it's so it's exactly everyone at Freak Out, and it's just exactly the way I think we all feel right now. So I hope you can hear it. If not, I think you should post it after and say that, once again, my internet sucks. But it's called Dawn. And I'm going to try to read it slowly so you can hear it. We sang a song together on the stage that was ours, the stage that still waits for us, I believe. We were young then, bad hairdos and tiny egos, open eyes and popular faces, but that was all a preface, a prologue. I remember that night in April, I believe it was, when we took a walk in the forest, our playground, and you told me the rumors were true. It was a moment in time I shall never forget. Our souls collided, I believe they did, and forever they shall mingle. In this world of insanity, in this world of prejudice, in this world of liars, in this world of cheats, you brought me to the West Village and gave me a key to the city. We were in orbit, we played tag, and kept a mockingbird as a pet. We were rock stars, we raged through fire, and remained untouched, I believe. There is nothing better, nothing more invigorating than having a friend, the kind of person you look forward to being alone with, the kind of person you expect nothing but honesty, the kind of person you can play games with, the kind of person you can love from a distance, the kind of person you know is always there, the kind of person you call family, the kind of person you are, Chauncey. I have two favorite times of day. Dusk, it's opposite. I believe you know what I mean. We came apart, we came together to stay. I believe in you, not only because you believe in me. I believe in truth. I believe in the energy of love. I believe in dreams. I believe in passion. I believe in trust. I believe in the stars. I believe in us. I thank you, Chauncey, for giving me something to believe in. I hope this makes you believe.
Wow. So do you want to know who that's really about? Do you want to know what that poem is
It
about?
sounds like it's someone specific because I
No, I mean
absolutely.
you
I loved
twist
it.
it. It's about back in the day, my friend Dawn. I mean, we're still friends. We just haven't seen each other in a while. But her name is Dawn, and we came out to each other back in the early '90s, and we used to go to all the bars in the West Village. There used to be a place called Orbit, the Orbit, down on 7th Avenue South, not too far from where you worked, from your restaurant, from Grey Dog, right up the block. It's now like an annoying pub or whatever. But that's where I used to see Queen Latifah back in the day. But yeah, me and Dawn. Dawn is the first. You're breaking up. Dawn is the first couple, part of the first couple that I ever married as an officiant as well. Yeah.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I don't know, it just stuck out to me. It represented New York City.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
it's such a wild
I
poem
love
for you to pick.
play the video.
I love you
Have
too.
a great night. Happy birthday.
So we're gonna show the Debbie Donna's performance that they have prepared
it
for
touched
us.
me and it lifted my spirits.
The song. Okay, thank you, Carlos.
Have fun.
Get a new router. Him and his damn internet connection. It's like it's 2021. Get it fixed. Get a new one, Carlos. I think it's so we're just gonna play that video and get this ball rolling.
I know there's pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? except for you. That's right, that's right. Don't ever let anyone step all over you. Just open your heart and your mind. Is it really fair to feel this way inside? Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things can change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Hold on for one more day. You could sustain, or are you comfortable with the pain? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness. No, baby, you got yourself into your own mess. Letting your worries pass you by, baby. Don't you think it's worth your time to change your mind? No, no. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things can change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Can you hold on for one more day? Hold on for one more day. I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one day. Break free from the chain. Yeah, I know that there is pain, but you hold on for one more day. Break free from the chain. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things can change, things will go your way if you hold on for one more day. Yeah, hold on. Don't you know things can change, things can go your way if you hold on for one more day. Hold on. Can you hold on, baby? Don't you know things can change, things can go your way? Tell me now. Hold on for one more day, 'cause it's gonna go your way. Don't you know they could change? Oh, things they are changing. Hold on, baby, hold on. Hold on, baby, hold on. Hold on, baby, hold on.
That was freaking awesome. See, but I think it's going to be Chauncey's Choice every month from now on because I pushed you all in these really good directions. So I'm excited for that. The Debbie Donnas, I think they were born at one of maybe like 4 or 5 years ago Madonna worship parties where they performed Holiday at the end, and I think me and Carlos did a number as well. But they've been the house band because seriously, like, not only do they take the theme and blow it out of proportion, but they're ever growing. They're a combination of dancers and singers and stick swingers and roller skaters, and they come in and they're very humble and they're very excited and they're very just happy and just and Carlos drives me crazy, but in the best ways possible. So I want to thank the Debbie Donnas for really being a beautiful collective of artists that I've gotten to see grow and expand and just share their colors with the world. And I'm happy that I could help offer some sort of platform for that. So that's what makes me happy in my life. All right. So our next performer is RIQI VELEZ. He loves gifts and or gifs. How do you pronounce them? Gifs or gifts? And he's singing his face off in the green room, and I can't hear him. And I don't know. He's getting all wild in there. I wish I could film this part. Hi, RIQI. RIQI's in the green room. That's our new song. RIQI's in the green room. RIQI has a big bio too. RIQI is a Yankee-born, Southern-fried, towering Ecuadorian gay man who has been influenced all his life by the royalty of pop music and oddity of eclectic culture. Having performed all over New York City and throughout the Atlantic East Coast, he is very excited to once again share his art with the Freak Out cast that never cease to amaze him with their special form of art and love. He also like to remind everyone that all Black and Brown lives matter, including the Latinx community. We are each other's siblings and must protect, educate, and elevate ourselves as well as our kin. Please welcome to the stage, RIQI VELEZ. Hi, RIQI.
Hi. How are ya? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, we can hear you.
I have a new microphone thing, so yay, it works. Okay. How's it going? I look like Marley Matlin. What the hell's going on?
Marley Matlin. You have several Instagrams. One is RIQI VELEZ, right? Music? Or
yes. No? Yes. R VELEZ Music. That's my music one. And then there's Avid Jackson. That's Diva.
Music one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Diva Jackson.
So backwards. And then what's your other one?
Avid Jackson, AVID, as Diva backwards, and JAXON. That's just personal stuff and crap that I think of and posts I want to put out.
And your Venmo?
My Venmo, sheesh. RIQI VELEZ. RIQI-VELEZ. Or you can always tap your foot twice at the rest area over there by Port Authority.
I made a little banner for you with all your information.
Oh, look at you! Oh, wow.
That's the beauty of StreamYard. It's like a television show.
I'm trying to get StreamYard for my job. But yeah, that's my other.
It's not an app. It's
no, yeah, but it's like $240 a year. But you know, they're amazing.
Oh, I forgot that I pay for this. I just forget that.
Wow. No, I knew that. I was like, if Chauncey can do it, oh shit, oh God, Chauncey must make that money.
No, I don't. I just believe in my art.
I believe in you. Ooh, teeth. Okay. Oh, sunshine.
I'm changing my backgrounds. So you have a video for me, right? I have a video for you.
I do. I sent a video because I know my Wi-Fi is shit. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try. So I sent you a video of a song I've never heard ever in my freaking life, and I heard it and loved it. What? Who is this person? I was like, and then apparently it was 10 Things I Hate About You, and some chick named Keisha White redid it.
Also, Melissa Etheridge did a cover of it as well.
Yes, a live version.
I've heard, you've been performing with me for a couple of years now, and I've heard the kinds of songs you do, and I know what your voice is capable of. So when I came up with the theme of Chauncey's Choice, I was like, oh, so I get to pick like my favorite songs, and who's going to do them? And Anthony Cherry is sick tonight, so he can't make it. But the song I picked for him, he's going to do at our next show, the next time he performs. But the song I picked for him and the song I picked for you, I knew that you would kill it. So, and I knew that it has an emotional core that is similar to all of your other stars, and it give you a little push and give you a little nudge.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it did, and I thank you for that. I told you, I was like, I fell in love with it immediately. So thank you.
And give you a little stretch, and loosen you up a little, and all that. Never mind.
I need to be loosened these days.
That's the after midnight version of Freak Out.
Right? That's not Adam for Adam or something. I don't know.
Adam for Adam. Oh my God!
You forgot about A for A and Gay.com.
If you ever had an account on Adam for Adam, give us like a heart in the comments section. I want to see how all these old whores are. Adam for Adam was pretty amazing, though. I must say, it had a joie de vivre. Is that the word? I don't know.
Sure, I speak German.
So do you have any upcoming competitions? Anything that's going on in your?
I am going in the studio this Sunday with Frankie Alday and Majority for Damian Anthony. He is a pop reggae dance hall artist, and we're doing backup vocals on his couple of his tracks. So we're going in the studio with him.
That sounds dope. That sounds real dope.
Yeah,
awesome.
It's gonna be fun. Fun times. And I'm going to be in Frankie Alday's show in October in Philly. Right now, we're trying to come up with the idea and the creation of it. So Frankie, he should be out there somewhere. Hi, Frank.
Yeah, he said he was watching. I saw his leave a comment. All right, so we're gonna go and play your little creation. It is a song by Joan Armatrading, if anyone knows, and it's called "The Weakness in Me." And I don't know much about Joan Armatrading. This is probably like one of the main songs I know by her, but this song pulls every single heartstring I have, and I cannot wait. I haven't even listened at all to this. Some of the other videos I did a little teaser just to like make sure they were working, but since I'm excited because this is going to be all fresh for me. So I thank you, Ricky.
I hope you love it.
And thank you for making my birthday special. And
happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. Here goes "The Weakness in Me" by RIQI VELEZ.
I'm not the sort of person who falls in and quickly out of love. But to you, I gave my affection right from the start. I have a lover who loves me. How could I break such a heart? But still, you get my attention. Why do you come here when you know I've got troubles enough? Why do you call me when you know I can't answer the phone? You make me lie when I don't want to. Make someone else some kind of an unknown fool. Make me stay when I should not. Are you so strong or is there a weakness in me? Why do you come here and pretend to be just passing by? But I need to see you, and I mean to hold you tight. Feeling guilty, worried, waking from a tormented sleep. This old love has me bound, but the new love cuts deep. If I choose now, I'll lose out. One of you has to fall, and I need you and you. Why do you come here when you know I've got troubles enough? Why do you call me when you know I can't answer the phone? and make me lie when I don't want to. Make someone else some kind of an unknowing fool. You make me stay when I should not. Are you so strong? Or is there the weakness in me? Why do you come here and pretend to be just passing by? But I need to see you, and I need to hold you tightly.
Oh wow, that was oh my god! It was like a what was it, Boys to Men, or like it kind of like
The National
or like more than one
Football League
Ricky.
welcomes you to the Pepsi Zero Sugar Super Bowl.
Oh, I keep forgetting to hit pause. StreamYard has its challenges, but wow, that was, and I love that the video is all about New York, and Ricky really took it and made it his own, and that's the wonderful thing about all these people today. They take everything that happens and everything that goes on in their life, and they put it out on that stage, whether it's a virtual stage or whether it's actually on stage. And I can't wait to see everybody just standing like on the actual stage at Stonewall or at wherever we might do the show again, and just there's nothing like an audience. There's nothing like, I mean, it's a lot to ask of people to do a performance from their room, and it's, you're not getting any feedback, you're not getting any cheers, you're not getting any, not going to the bar and getting a cocktail before your show, doing a shot, whatever. So it is a lot to ask of people, and I thank everyone for putting their heart and soul into their performances for Freak Out every time we do this show. It means a lot to me, and I hope you all know that. Our next performer, we actually finally met in person over the summer during a Trans Lives Matter march. It was like the first time we knew each other for about a year or so during the pandemic. Oh, actually, maybe it was only 6 months. But I'm being dramatic as you do. Tara Abyssinia KLANG, with a career spanning over 2 decades in the arts. I don't know if she's backstage. Well, she's not backstage. All right, so what we'll do is, she's probably not ready to be backstage. Neither is Craig. So let's. I guess we'll go to Mark Schmidt because he's next. Maybe they think that he's next, and I was jumping ahead because I didn't want them to wait any longer. But all right. So Mark Schmidt is a friend of mine that I know through Dance Parade, as well as I know TRUDEE. Dance Parade happens every May, and it's a multicultural festival. Mark was on the curatorial committee and he was the vice chair from 2014 to 2018. He's a choreographer, performer, and educator who first found solace on the dance floors of New York City's underground house music and queer club scene in the 1990s, and I'm sure we brushed elbows. His recent work explores these unique social dance spaces as Alley School. Mark holds a BA with a concentration in cultural studies from the New School for Social Research and an MFA in performance and choreography from SUNY Brockport. As a choreographer, he has presented work at Dixon Place, Crane Theater, Triskelion Arts, Sia Gallery, Chen Dance Center, and Center for Performance Research in New York, and the Contemporary Art Institute of Detroit. All right, so we are going to show a lovely video performance from Mark, and then we'll get on to the next act. Mark couldn't be here during the performance, so all right, we're going to step away.
All right, that was Mark T. Schmidt. You can follow him at Mark's Dance on Instagram. We're going to move right along. We're nearing the end of our show. We only have 2 performers left. Our next performer is a new Freak Out staple named Craig WINBERRY, and he's bringing along a little extra bonus with Bass Suite. That's BASESUITE. It's a New York City music collective spreading love through dance music. Beats are inspired from P-Town to the Pines and all the shade in between. There's Tara. Tara, we're gonna go on after. You're gonna go on after Craig. Bass Suite is not afraid to mix lush vocals with gritty bass that you don't need to clean up after. All-inclusive beauty with humor, Bass Suite moves the dream while creating a space to live your musical fantasy. Nolan Doran is a producer, singer, and songwriter, and Craig WINBERRY, who's about to take the stage and have a little chat with me, is a New York City actor, singer, and songwriter. Please welcome Craig WINBERRY. Hi, Craig.
Hey, Chauncey, how you doing? Can you hear me? I got my headphones in. You good?
Yeah, you sound great. You sound perfect.
Okay, great. We're good to go. How you doing? Happy birthday. So glad to see you, my friend.
I know. I can't wait to see you in person, though. It's been like over a year now.
Oh, my gosh. I remember when you and Bubbles, we met at the Gantry Park under the Pepsi Cola sign. And I just randomly showed up. Yes, you and your buddy Bubbles, and said hi. And anyway, happy birthday. I just want everybody to know the Aries sign, Chauncey, Aries are always the champion of others. And I can't tell you how much my heart is beating for someone like you, because you really, like, if we didn't have people like you in the world, I don't know what would be going on, because you truly are a champion of others. And seeing our Freak Out talent tonight, like TRUDEE, oh my God, I love TRUDEE.
Isn't TRUDEE amazing?
Oh, TRUDEE was awesome. I love it. Everybody's great. And then Alex, sit in your face. Love it, love it, love it. And oh my God, Chauncey, the challenge you gave me for this Freak Out was awesome. So thank you. And I hope you love it. I hope you love it. Happy birthday.
You want to tell people your challenge was, or no?
Well, you can. It's your birthday. You take it.
Well, I'm a big fan of horror movies, so I wanted him to be either like the hero or the survivor, or like the one who survives to the sequel and then he gets killed in the beginning of the sequel. So I wanted him to kind of either be like the soundtrack guy, like the singer of the soundtrack, like some sort of like twisted mix in with a horror film. And I skimmed through it because I just wanted to make sure it all worked. And let's just say,
I will say this. I kept hinting a helicopter ride.
Yeah.
So you had said, hey, Nightmare on Elm Street. It's at 1984. Remember, 1984, there's so much material. I don't know what it is in the cosmic stars or whatever, but 1984, anytime I go back and research anything, it's 1984. So I grew up with the Nightmare on Elm Street, and it's 1984, along with all those music greats. So it fit right in with everything. And then you're like, our previous Freak Out, you said, hey, you remind me of George Michael. So I thought, all right.
Well, I called you, you're my own personal George Michael. It went a little deeper than that, Craig.
Well, we're about to get very personal. You said you skimmed through it. I don't think you saw the helicopter ride.
No, I didn't. I wanted to be surprised. I wanted this to be wonderful.
Okay. Well, I hope everybody has a good time. I love singing George Michael tracks. I love Chauncey. I love Stonewall, and I love my Freak Out family.
And we can find you at Craig WINBERRY on Instagram. And
yes,
does Bass Suite have an Instagram?
We do. We Bass Suite is a baby. It's very, very new. It's just from my friend Nolan Doran. He's a Broadway producer. He produced Head Over Heels. He's doing the museum for Broadway. He's doing Broadway Museum. It's coming out in 2022. So and I met him in the musical theater world. I did the Golden Girls musical last Pride in 2019. We were one of the Pride official selections. He was our producer. He's also a songwriter. He's worked with numerous top 40 people, but he's a songwriter, and we wanted to make music for the boys, for me, for you. It's inclusive, but it does have a gay boy slant to it. And that's what Bass Suite is. So that's how that single's out right now on iTunes, Spotify, anywhere you get your tunes and stream them. Please check us out. Take Me Out.
It's called Take Me Out. All right, so
Take,
we're gonna
take me out.
we're gonna play. Craig's actually a neighbor. He lives in the rich part of Astoria, Long Island City. I live in the.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
I live in the not the ghetto, but I live in like the mid
I think
Astoria.
your neighborhood's hot. I love
No,
Astoria.
I love my
I
neighborhood.
love it all. Oh
I
my
never
God,
want to.
you have better restaurants. You have better
Yeah,
restaurants than my
you have better.
neighborhood.
You have better views. You have better views. I have better restaurants.
We got the views, and I'll tell you
He's looking
what.
at right behind you.
I'm down in Miami right now.
Oh wait, you're in Miami right now?
I am. I'm in Miami, traveling safely. I've had my 2 sticks of the Pfizer vaccine. Thank you. And I hope everybody takes a chance if they can to take a vaccine.
I get
And
my April 2nd. I get my second one.
I cannot wait to see you and give you a big hug, man. I'm a big Chauncey fan. I love you, brother. I think you're amazing. What you do for the community is, it's just so much. You are the man.
I like to lead by example. I like to inspire others.
You definitely do. Aries, I tell you, you're a champion of others.
I'm a Leo rising, so I'm just a big old.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's a little bit me. I'm a Leo. You're the leader, man. I love it.
And I'm a fire dragon in Chinese New Year.
The fire sign.
So it's a lot of flames in this flamer. Do people even say flamer anymore? Anyway. All right, so definitely download "Take Me Out" by Base Suite. That's BASESUITE, like the suite, like the hotel suite, but it's the base, but not the base. The bottom.
Well, it is about the bottom. It is the base suite. We like that bottom. It's a good place to do things in a nice private area. It's a base suite. That's where it came from.
All right, so let's get a little horror movie action going with my friend Craig.
I hope everybody loves it, and I hope you love it too.
And our next performer is our final performer, SARA Abyssinia KLANG. She's waiting backstage. She looks gorgeous. She looks like Elvira. No, she looks like if Elvira and what's her name, the Munster wife, if they had a child, and that child played with knives. All right, so we're gonna kick myself and Craig out, and we're gonna play this awesome music video, which I'm very excited from my very own personal George Michael.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, baby.
I think I'm done with it all. I think I'm done with the kitchen table, baby. Let's go outside. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yeah. Let's go outside in the moonshine. Take me to the places that I love best. To my angel, she says, don't you worry about the things that they say, yeah. Yeah. Got the fins and how the day sails, and the game that you gave away wasn't worth playing. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yeah. Let's go outside in the moonshine. Take me to the places that I love best. Yes, I've been there. Do with me what you can. You see, I think about it all the time, 24/7. Here but flesh and bone. There's nothing more. There's nothing more. There's nothing I think I'm done with the hall. I think I'm done with the kitchen table, baby. Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Let's go outside in the moonshine. Take me to the places that I love. Yes, I've been there. Doctor, won't you do with me what you can? I think about it all the time, 24/7. 24/7. You say you want it, you got it. I never really said it before. There's nothing here but flesh and bone. There's nothing more. There's nothing more. There's nothing more.
Now I know what he meant by helicopter. You dirty, dirty boy.
Well, I mean, happy birthday. I don't know. It was a little throttled here. I didn't get. It was kind of like, I was back at Carlos Acosta down in New Jersey where it was a little slow.
Yeah,
But
I think
hopefully for the rest of the group it played well.
my internet's a little. My internet's actually acting up right now. So,
That's
but
all good. But you got your helicopter ride?
yes, that was a yes. I'm not afraid of helicopter rides anymore. So, you're in Miami? That's awesome.
Yeah, I just down here, not in the middle of that spring break craziness that the media likes to portray. It's interesting that.
Is it happening now? Is it really happening?
I mean, to be honest, it's really crazy that when a bunch of brown and black people want to have a good time, the media wants to make a big deal of it. But when like all the white people are in other places and doing the same thing, nobody talks about anything. So it's very, it's a typical American national media. But I think people are dying to get out and about right now. And that's why get vaccinated, take care of yourself, keep wearing a mask, keep washing your hands, and we can be back on that stage sooner than later.
Thank you so much, Craig. I love you.
Love you too, brother. Thank you for having me tonight. I love you, Freak Out.
That was awesome. All right. The one thing that I'm really excited about tonight is that we're kind of almost finishing on time, which is so bizarre because that never happens. I usually talk, but I think I managed to like figure out how to keep my talking to the right amount, and we're going to welcome our final performer of the night. And I was talking about her a little earlier. We finally met over the summer during a Trans Lives Matter march. And she has a little special guest. Well, not a little special guest. She has a very tall special guest with her. But SARA, Abyssinia KLANG, with a career spanning over 2 decades in the arts, Brooklyn native, is always reinventing herself. She enjoys shattering norms as well, and over the years has created her own style of dance, incorporating ancient weapons, warrior arts, theatrics, and her own dark sensuality. Check out this mistress of the sharp. It's Tara KLANG on Instagram. I'm adding stuff to people's bios as I read them, and it doesn't always work out in my favor. But please welcome to the stage, Tara Abyssinia KLANG. Hi, Tara.
Hey, birthday boy. How the hell are you? Am I muted?
I'm good. I can't believe. I mean, I know you were supposed to go on a little early, but I can't believe we're like We're on time.
We're actually on time. We are never on time.
We are never
Usually
on
it's like 45 minutes after my due time. I'm like, I'm still doing my makeup. I'm setting up my tits, you know.
Nobody expected to be on time today, so everyone's late.
Yeah, no. See, it got even worse because I forgot to defrag my computer. So everything kept freezing at the worst fucking moment. I'm like,
Oh, you're a PC person. I haven't defragmented my hard drive in about 20 years. That's pretty awesome.
well, my computer just chose to do it for me.
2008.
At the wrong time. That's why.
2008 was the last time I defragged.
It's so bad. So
bad. Did you used to sit there and watch it defrag? I think those were my big drug days. I used to sit and watch it go.
You know, it's kind of like the computer programs when we were kids, you know, kind of put the key in so you can get the skeleton out of the closet, you know, that kind of thing. You know, it's a bunch of tiny little boxes together that were formulated together to create one fabulous game. It's just...
Exactly. Do you remember? I remember learning basic computer. Do you remember basic programming?
Yep. Yeah, I do. I remember. Do you remember DOS prompt?
Yes, DOS prompt. Yes, and what was it called? Pascal. Remember Pascal?
Oh my God, I do.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did we just tell everybody how old we are, or?
I was not good at Pascal. I definitely checked out my senior year. Like it's when I started hanging out in the village, and I started wearing necklaces to school and black T-shirts. So I had a Caesar cut. I went from having the big floop to having like little Caesar cut, dyeing my hair red, even though it was brown already, brownish red already.
Dude, I had my little mohawk thing. I was hanging out in the corner on St. Mark's, right by the St. Mark's Hotel, begging for change so I could go down to Gray's Papaya and buy a 50-cent hot dog. You know, it was the 90s. We survived however we could.
I know. It's so wild. Like, you know, I really feel bad for kids. Not like the whole like, oh, when I was younger, but they really don't have clubs and like
they don't have anything. They don't have anything fun anymore. It's so sad. Like there's no good clubs left anymore.
All those places that were around are all closed for a little while. But it's so weird I couldn't imagine being a teenager and like early 20s without like.
We definitely wouldn't have turned out as awesome as we did. Think about it. I mean, if it wasn't for sneaking into the back of Coney Island High and, you know, making friends with people that worked. Yeah.
Coney Island High. That brings back memories. I saw Luscious Jackson there in 1995, I remember.
Oh my God, I saw so many bands there. I have no words. No words. So I have your set today, of course, and
yes, I gave the Chauncey's Choice segment with Tara was I gave her 3 songs and she had to pick one. One of them was Paula Cole's Saturn Girl. One of them was Raspberry Swirl by Tori Amos, and what was the third one?
Oh my God, I don't even remember. It was a band I never even heard of, so that's on you.
Oh, it was Love You More by Sunscreen, so obviously you're not doing that.
That's it. So yeah, I put Sunscreen on. I don't listen to Sunscreen. Like it just.
Sunscreen was the shit back then. But so of the 2 earlier ones that I mentioned, Tara's going to be performing her magic.
Well, I'm going to give people a guess. I mean, look at the colors. Look at the colors. See. See. All right. So of course I picked Paula Cole. You know. See, it was a joke. See.
Did you at least listen to that song?
I did. You know what? But I was trying to figure out a way of.
It has to be faster.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be faster. It's hard to explain because sometimes it's about the different patterns. Like for Raspberry Swirl, believe it or not, I found it to be kind of rough for me because it was just the same tempo the entire time. So making that exciting, you know, it was a challenge, which I love, and that was really awesome.
Yeah, like the melody is what sticks out in that song. But that's from one of my favorite Tori albums because I think it came out in '96 or '97, and I still had my CD Walkman. And when I first got my first New York job, I used to listen to From the Choir Girl Hotel every day on the way to work, and used to love it. I couldn't really play it at work because I worked at Housing Works and like. Tori, we had to play more poppy stuff, but you know, it was a little edgy. But Tori's always been my goddess, and I know that you like
Tori. Oh God, I love
Tori. So
you know what? If it wasn't for you, I never would have thought. If anything, I would have done God. I mean, if you would have given me a choice of any Tori Amos song, believe it or not, I would have picked God. And I had so much fun with it.
That makes total sense. Yeah.
I know, but see, you had to give me something I wouldn't pick. Or else it wouldn't be Chauncey's Choice. See,
yes,
you have to shake up your arts a bit. You know, we we all get stuck in our comfortable places, and that's so bad. So bad.
Exactly. So I'm going to let you take the stage. And is your special guest going to perform
Yes,
afterwards?
actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring Nora to the stage first, and then I am gonna go out because I think she will help set the mood. Certainly.
Awesome.
Sweetheart,
So
would you like to
I'm going to step out. Thank you so much, Tara, for being a part of this.
Terrific. Well, you can hang out. I'm going to be over here, and I'm going to give the stage to my darling Nora Queen of Spades.
Awesome.
See ya. Here.
Hello, Chauncey. It is an honor to see you again. I am here today before my mom does this great act for you for a poem that I did as a way to represent Women's History Month. So I will, say the words to represent Women's History Month and to show the pride and struggle they had to show in their history. No man knows the will of our Lord. Arrogance leads the man to be a fool. For the sacrifices we must have mourned. Misogyny is a horrific and misused tool. Hand by hand we never surrender. We, the heroines, are a revolutionary example. If we are trapped, we become a martyr. The desired freedom is as lively as an apple. Since the dawn of power, we are subjugated. One side is as equal as the other. We were treated like puppets that we hated. We are not enemies, but brother and sister. We unite as one. Our motivations are fundamental to man. We will not stand down or run. If we follow our dreams, we can. The pen is better than the sword. We fight with words, not with a fist. Who is fake is the misogynistic lord. Do you get my gist?
Woo!
Well, I guess I did my job. And I thank you all for coming here to this freak out. Happy Women Histories Month and happy birthday to you, Chauncey.
Thank you, Nora. That was phenomenal.
Proud of you, baby.
Thank you.
Now I don't know how I'm going to follow that. I mean, I could try, but so I'm going to give it the best shot I can. All right, sweetness. So without further ado, yeah, it's so bad I set up the music. Now it is.
Yes, that was fantastic.
Oh my goodness. Well, you know what they say. If you love somebody, say it often, say it well, and baby, make it weird. So,
I've never heard
happy
anyone say that voice in my life.
birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
You're awesome, Sarah. And thank you,
sweet.
Nora, for that moment of for Women's History Month. That's pretty awesome.
Oh no. Well, she makes every day worth it.
Oh,
I'm very proud of her. So
yes, so am I.
thank you so much for letting her share her work with you.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, that's never a question. Never a question.
You know what? Next time, I think I'm just going to do a pre-recorded set, because what I notice is I finish and I'm gasping and I'm like in the moment and I just want to keep on dancing. And then I try to sit down and have a conversation with you. And it's just, it's so cool.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if I was
So
doing
next
all that,
time, I think I'm not going to do it live.
Yeah, and then you could do all sorts of crazy, crazy stuff in post-production and get all wild. Or you can send it to me and I'll
I
do
can't
it.
wait. So yeah, plus it's getting nice out.
No, it is, yeah. So you could probably do something in the yard again.
I can break into places and do cool stuff there and videotape it. Craig, I'm thinking about you, baby. See, there you go.
Craig and his helicopter ride.
Now, if you can't hate yourself, how in the hell are you gonna hate someone else? Can I get a hail Satan over here?
Hail Satan!
See what you made? Do you see what you created? It's all your fault, baby.
Hey, you created it first.
I can only take so much credit.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
no.
Penny, like she took all her eggs in one basket.
Yeah, eggs and you.
Yeah.
Wow, Chauncey, it's only 9:14. How in the
I know,
hell
that's
you're done?
crazy, right?
Sweetie, you're done.
I know, I'm going to wrap things up.
You're done. Give yourself a big round of applause. You did it.
I did it in the right amount of time.
A little over 2 hours. No.
I know, just about 2 hours. So follow Tara at Tara KLANG on Instagram, and your Venmo.
Tara KLANG. It's just one. I think it's Tara-KLANG, or it's just Tara KLANG. I have it written down. It's on my bio on the freaking. I'm so bad.
You need to know your Venmos. That's currency now.
I know, we're so bad. You know what? We're artists. So, I mean, we're really, really scattered. And you know what? You're a Leo rising and I'm a Sag rising with an Aries moon. So it's like, now I make sense, right? Now you got it? See.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so definitely, if anyone, like I said earlier, if you want to tip a performer that you don't remember their Venmo, you could just send to me, and I will send it off to them. It's Chauncey Dandridge. You can follow me at DJ Chauncey D on Instagram for the next freak out announcement. It'll probably be towards the end of April. We're trying to do them towards the end of the month so that we have the whole month to kind of like get ready. And we're going to say goodbye to Tara and Nora. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for
See ya.
sharing your magic with us. I love you. We'll talk soon. Mwah.
Thank you for having. Love you.
All right, so we're wrapping things up. I'm just going to play the pre-show again once I'm done talking. But one of the things that I wanted to make sure I mentioned was last year I was one of the first COVID birthdays, as we call them now, I guess. And I hung out with friends a couple days prior. I hung out with friends on Friday the 13th, and I think that's when we all caught it, possibly, or whatever. We're not really sure, because I remember being sick the weekend of my birthday. My birthday was on a Sunday last year, and I hung out with friends on the Thursday before. But it was the first birthday I can ever remember that I had to spend alone because we weren't allowed to be around one another. And it wasn't sad. It was just bizarre. It was just a very odd feeling, and I was one of the first. Because everything shut down, all the bars shut down on March 17th. And my birthday's the 22nd. It was this past Monday. And I bought myself a piece of cheesecake from the deli, from my favorite deli in my neighborhood. And I did what any one would do. I sang happy birthday to myself, filmed it, and put it on Instagram. Because that's what you do when, when you're celebrating your birthday by yourself. But this year, although things have opened up and there are some, places to go, in the city, et cetera, I decided to kind of commemorate last year with this show and my Monday night 80s party. So I kind of wanted to do things virtually, but actually with all of some of my favorite people. So I'm sure the people who are watching the show tonight are some of my favorite people, and obviously all the people in the show are some of my favorite people in the world. So we didn't do this stuff when the quarantine first happened. We didn't do Instagram lives. We didn't do StreamYard was just wasn't really well known. Zooms were for meetings and stuff like that. Like, we didn't utilize all of these platforms in the way that we do now. And I feel like we've really learned to work with what we had, and it's been a true test of everyone's just love for performing and love for being able to reach someone through the computer screen. It's difficult. We just can't. We couldn't be around each other for a really long time, or because it was dangerous. It was life threatening, and it still is. People are still dying, and people are still being careless. And people are still being wild and crazy, and all that kind. People are I just wanted to commemorate last year how sort of lonely I was, but it was kind of exciting. I was like, wow, this is really weird. It's the first birthday I've ever spent by myself. So this year I have some plans on, tomorrow night with some friends, just a few friends, but I really wanted to spend my birthday online with all of you, and it was very successful, and I'm very happy, and I'm thrilled that we were able to do yet another freak out. So I'm going to close the night out with the way the show started. So in case you missed it, you'll be able to catch the intro today. Thank you so much. I love you all, and happy spring. Go get vaccinated.
07/493 was first spotted beyond Jupiter's orbit 7 days ago. One of my satellites over Antarctica discovered a sudden heat movement in the air. A radio signal from another world. A distance from source. Within 325,000 kilometers. It comes from the moon. The communicator hits him with a attack. Its path was recalculated. Ultimately, this will bring massive impact and we'll see around the world. Now, the only scale that doesn't appear to be giant scale, what you're going to see right now will shock you beyond belief. Whatever it is, not a game. It has a diameter of over 550 kilometers. Thermal imaging from the Hubble telescope shows that within these clusters, it sends an object much larger than the others. Read here? No, sir. No, sir. It's slowing down. It's what? Question of whether or not we're alone in the universe has been answered. But as a citizen of humanity. We are faced faced with the very gravest of challenges. The Bible calls this day Armageddon. We've been hoping and working for the best, but we've also been planning for the worst. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world. And you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, that word should have new meaning for all of us today. For the first time in the history of the planet, a species has the technology to prevent its own extinction. It can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interests, discarding lingering doubt. Work fast, work as a unit, and we will prevail. I can't promise anyone to ride home, but if you're with me, we will need to know the human thirst for excellence and knowledge at every step up the ladder of science. And you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, and persecution, but from annihilation. All of our combined modern technologies and imaginations, even the wars that we fought, have provided us the tools to wage this terrible battle. Through all the chaos that is our discourse, through all of the wrong and the discord, through all of the pain and suffering, through all of our times, we're fighting for our right to live, to exist. All of the pain, our worst fears and concerns. But I can also promise you this: we will prevail. On the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. I want every available plane on this ship in the air. Send everyone, get those noises. What's that, though? We must enough whatever troops we can get. Come from the paper panel. Come back here. Thank you, sir. We're all gonna die. Not today. Let's clean up the floors and get rid of this trash. We're not done. Well done, Captain. Fire at will. Fire at will. Fire, 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 fire. Light 'em up. Where's the gas off?